I still have to get better, and I'm a same guy. I am same mindset. I don't think I achieve something. I feel like I have so much left over. Like I have left. I think I have so much to prove. I'm just keep going. I'm just focused for each fight, and yeah, this all these records and numbers is good, but and then just more numbers and stuff. But yeah, everything is same.
I'm wondering if part of your motivation going into this fight was, all right, anything I did back then I could do better. Was that part of the mindset going into the fight?
Yes, of course. You always wanna to do better fight next fight, especially it was my rematch, and I wanted to do way better than first time. I wanted to do better, of course. Especially I was fighting same opponent, and also like because of Sean make so many excuse, and now I was thinking, oh, he really maybe become different person, and he was way better than first time.
Correct me if I'm wrong. You've exceeded your wildest dreams, right? Like when you were dreaming of this career and hoping to be in the UFC, did you ever think any of this was possible? What you're doing now?
No, no, it was impossible. Like I was just happy to sign with UFC, and when I have a first fight in UFC and I have some controversial loss, and even judges robbed me or something, I was still happy that I made UFC, and I can tell one day my grandkids that I was fighting in UFC. Even I lost, I'm like I was still happy, and especially they robbed me next fight, and I was 0-2, and but I was still happy that I was in UFC, and then yeah, I cannot. I never imagined to me come this part to come ever champion, because especially there is we know so many good fighters. Uh, there was great fighter, but they never come champion. Like there is many like this, many example like this, and so as you know, it's very hard to break top 15, top 10, and then climb to ladder and to come champion and defend. This is very hard. I'm doing it, but e- I don't think I'm just go step by step. Like I'm just focused on one fight at the time. I'm not thinking even future. I don't know what I was gonna say if I beat O'Malley. Even before interview, you see me as a very realistic. O'Malley may knock me out. He may. I never know because, hey Ariel, trust me. If I knew that I was gonna win 13 fights in a row, I will tell my cousins, "Hey cousins, use all my money, bet on me. Use all your money, bet on me. I'm going to win this fight." But it's I don't know that. I know I have to do my best in training. I have to do my best in fighting, and whatever happens. Even if I lost, I knew I give all. That's what I'm focused on. I want to give always all, and that's what I'm focused. Like people are saying now, oh, finally one submission. Like, guys, how it's very hard to finish Josie Aldo, Henry Cejudo, Peter Yan, Umar Magomedo, and Stall Bell from and Jacket from O'Malley. It's very hard.
Can I ask you about that interaction? We just showed the video of you and Cory backstage. What did you guys say to each other?
Like I tell him to. I like his jokes lately. He makes couple skits in social media, and before he was very serious, and now I like his jokes. And me and Aljo was actually talking about. Aljo was mentioning how funny he's getting, and which is good. Like I'm sure you guys saw. So he was. I believe when he says something about OnlyFans. When I look and I have to ask a couple people, he's joking with us, right? I'm like, because how he was joking, it was really make you believe, like stuff like that. And he made a couple skits like after he win the fight, and yes, the jokes. I like positive, and that's what I tell him to compliment about that, and I also tell him to. He's most deserving contender today. Especially, we never fought each other, and he always was company guy, and he was always fighting the best guys. And he beat a lot of good guys like Song Yudong, Chito Vera, and close fight with Yan, and yeah. His new style, we never fight each other, and we know there is no MMA map, and I may style makes fight, and Cory Stayman is not Stayman. Cory Sandhagen is different style. We never fight each other, and will be test for me. I think that's why, because who else? I think Jan has fights with somebody else.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't see any. I don't top of my head. Yeah, maybe eventually Bautista he looks very good also. You know. Let me tell you one story from 2019. I everything. Like I lost my first two as a kind of controversial loss, and then win the third fight, which was in Russia, and then I have a one fight left on my contract, which is sport fight, and I have to win this fight to stay in UFC, and who knows, even 2-2 if UFC wants to keep you. And I really have to win my last fight, and they offer me Brett Katona, who was Ultimate Fighter champion in 145, and he was undefeated 9-0. And in the show, he submit Bryce Mitchell, and I'm like, I training with Bryce Mitchell. This guy is monster, and if somebody finish Bryce Mitchell, the guy must be crazy good. And the Brett Katona is from Canada, but he was training in Ireland with Conor McGregor's coach, and he was teammate pretty much with Conor McGregor. And this is 2019, and I'm like still like 7 and maybe 8-4, and the UFC 1-2, and I'm working full-time construction, and when manager asked me to if I wanna take this fight, of course I always say yes, but this time I say first time to UFC, oh yes, no problem, I will fight Brett Katona, but if it's possible to me fight in New York, in my head I was thinking maybe hopefully if it's my I was thinking if it's my last fight, and if I'm losing this fight, I'd rather lose and fight here in front of my people, New York, and at least it will be my last fight in UFC, and maybe even finish my career, or maybe not, but at least I will have a fight in New York in front of my people, and that will be it, But I guess manager tell UFC what I tell, and then from there, what the fuck. If you wanna fight. If not, then get out of here. And then I'm like, okay, sorry. And like fight week, take off from work and go to Canada, cut weight, fight undefeated guy, win, and I was happiest guy. And then when UFC give me new contract, I'm like, yes, I made it. Now I am 2-2 official UFC fighter, and then I was the happiest man. And so that's how I really wanted to fight New York all the time. And then after, I never get opportunity to fight in New York, but I would love to fight in New York, Madison Square Garden. But now this time I feel much better because I already have a fight in Newark, and it was cool for me. But I'm a company man. Whenever is good for them, I will fight.